A very good afternoon to all of you. I am Rajesh Singh, Assistant Professor SS in EIC Department from University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, Dehradun, and along with my colleague Mr. Vivek Kondal. The topic of my deliberation is robot replacing human in manufacturing and the specialized area of manufacturing informatics. Highlights of presentation includes manufacturing organization, robots in manufacturing, automation, manufacturing informatics, types of communication media, and demonstration of some robots developed by the UPES student. Before we go for the detail of topic, let's take a glance of definition of manufacturing organization. A manufacturing organization can be represented as a system at the intersection of a raw material and a resource flow. Or in other words, manufacturing is a process of converting raw material to finished product. Here, the resources flow contains the information which is one of the basic need of a manufacturing organization. In today's fast-growing pace of technology, the role of robot in manufacturing is much noticeable and required. Manufacturing becomes a big challenge with rapid increase in consumers' demand in the market, which is increasing the need for flexibility in manufacturing and supply networks. To support this space, robots are playing an important role in the field of manufacturing. Basically, a robot is a programmable machine designed to perform specific tasks. Approximately 1.5 million industrial robots are in operation today worldwide. In the manufacturing, the robots are used mainly for material handling like heavy material pick and drop, sorting of things, and chemical handling. Here I am playing a video which is developed by the student of Petroleum University. This is basically a material handling robot. The video of this robot is, this is basic prototype which is same as like follow the line, same as the industrial type. It takes a path, follow the black line. And this is basically a self-balancing two-wheel robot which is balanced in two wheels. In manufacturing units, mainly two types of robot are used, static and mobile robot. A robotic arm is the best example of a static robot. It is mechanical structure designed to have similar function to a human arm, and each link is connected by joints, allowing either rotational or translational linear displacement motion. Here there is a video of static robot.
Hello guys, my name is Nimesh Yadav and I am the team leader of Team ID
Which is
113,
basically
and today I am going to show
calculate the
you
height of
multiplexing of
the
a 7 segment
box
display with
and
the help of shift
corresponding
resistors.
display.
Now as you can see,
This is
according to our
fabricated
problem
by the
statement,
Nimesh
when no
Yadav.
clock is kept
Here
under
this
the
is the
sensor, then the
basic
reading is
small
0, and
prototype
as I keep the
where
first
we
lock,
place
then the
the
reading is 6,
box and it will
and when
calculate
I
the
place
height.
the next.
Here the other type of this robot is mobile. Mobile robot is autonomous or maybe the semi-autonomous machine that is capable of locomotion. The robot is not fixed to a one physical location. Here is a video of robot thumb which is again fabricated by the electronics student.
Hello, myself Jatin, my friend Ishan, Akash and Hello, myself Jatin, my friend Ishan, Akash and Shantanu.
Here is
We
the
are
video
here
for
to
Pratham
demonstrate
developed
our
by our
bot
BTech
Pratham.
student. This is our tour guide
Thanks, Jatin.
multimedia robot
I am
capable
handling
of
CAD model
guiding
and
the
mechanism
visitor
structure of this
through a
robot.
different predefined location.
Here you can see the base. Base is designed in SolidWorks. Then after we have designed the stand of for LCD. After that you can see the tires. It has diameter of 18.5 centimeter. Now here is the robotic arm of 5 axis robotic arm. It welcomes the user which is going to visit the college or any other
My
place.
work is electronics hardware and its interfacing. In this robot Pratham we have used on-board computer which is Raspberry Pi and two slave processors which is ARM processor and Atmega 328. Here we have used a compass sensor which is calculating headings, and this is the RF model which is continuously communicating with nodes. Thank you.
This is RFID card. We will give it to the visitor. As we swap the card, it will authenticate the bot.
Welcome to University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, India. Namaskar. I am Pratham, fully indigenous guide and multimedia robot, welcomes you to the University of Petroleum and Energy Studies. Places we going to visit in UPES. Reception, Library, Research and Development Center, Placement Department Management and Development Center. Please press user in switch if you are ready for tour. Please press user in switch if you are ready for tour. Please press user in switch if you are ready for tour.
Now to monitor and control all the machines in an industry, automation is necessary technique. Automation is the use of control system to control industrial machinery and processes with less need of human intervention. It is required to transform the process at manufacturing industries. Application of automation includes power generation, manufacturing, building, transportation, mining, oil and gas industries, pharmaceutical industry, and many more. This is the pyramid of automation. This is considered as reference in industry while developing automation solution. It has different labels like field level, like control level, process management level, plant management level, and enterprise level. This pyramid is considered as reference in industry while developing automation solution. This slide shows the response time corresponding to hierarchy of each level. As this relation shows, as we step up to hierarchy, the execution time increases. Planning time takes the maximum time. Here we are talking about the manufacturing execution unit. The region to implement the manufacturing execution system are automate management of process manufacturers, scheduling including the management of priorities, production reporting, key performance indicator tracking, event or exception management, product or material tracking, intelligent decision to influence production and cost management, then OEE, which is measure and manage operational equipment efficiency, is management of resources including inventory and personnel. There are 11 generic functions found in MES, means Manufacturing Execution System Suite, which are defined by the S95.01 standard provided by the Instrumentation, Systems and Automation ISA, which is operations and detailed scheduling, resource allocation and status, dispatching production units, document control, product tracking and genealogy, performance analysis, labor management, maintenance management, process management, and quality management, data collection, execution. Basically, they all things through informatics. Now, the question arises, how can we assume the performance of the system? What is the media of collecting data from different division of an industry? The basic role of manufacturing organization is to develop the finished product from the raw materials. In order to achieve this transformation process, the manufacturing organization uses a number of resources in the shape of equipment, maybe people, maybe information, energy, and finance. To handle all these processes, manufacturing informatics play the most important role. Informatics is defined as the science of processing data for storage and retrieval, and also as all the techniques pertaining to the collection, sorting, transmission, and utilization of the information. Informatics is the way a message content is structured, something that gives knowledge in the form of facts, element or system that can be transmitted by a signal or a combination of signals, measure of density of intelligence contained in a message for a given number of signs, and knowledge acquired through experimental study. At manufacturing organization, it is required to monitor the performance of the system, resource efficiency, and system health. Information need to be considered as a major performance criteria of industry. Information technology both speeds up information transfer and availability. Manufacturing relies heavily on the information as an important resource at all the levels, for design through to planning, operations, and after sales operation. The basic unit from where the information needs to be collected frequently are sensor and actuators. There are different type of sensor used like biosensors, optical fiber sensors, expert sensors, digital actuators, and smart sensors. Smart sensors having a capability to communicate with the server. Now, if we are talking about communication, then question rises, what is communication system? A communication system is an arrangement to communicate information from one location to the another location. Communication system can be transmit text, graphic images, voice. The major component of the communication system are like computers to process information, like terminals or any input output devices that send or receive the data, communication channels, communication processors such as modems, multiplexers, and communication software that controls the input and output activities and manage other function of the communication networks. Next is the communication media. Communication media are the means by which data are transmitted from one device to the another. A number of media are used for communication, including twisted pair, which is speed is up to 10 Mbps. The another is coaxial cables, which is slight faster, 200 Mbps, megabit per second, and fiber optics speed up to several gigahertz, gigabit per second, wireless transmission up to kilohertz, and microwave systems high frequency in gigahertz. Uh, for type of communication media, maybe the public media types, the switched lines, private lease lines, digital data services like cellular, like PCS, CDPD, IoT. IoT is the latest trend Internet of Things through which we will add our information in the cloud basically. The another type is Wi-Fi, SMR, satellite, geosynchronous satellite. They are the media to communicate. For establishing communication at least two terminal required one master terminal unit, another is remote terminal unit. Both of them needs to have same communication protocol to understand each other. The protocols, what is basically protocol? Set of rules followed to interconnect and communicate between nodes. The need of the protocol to meet the requirements of the application, the organized data transfer, health monitoring of the system, like data compression, interconnectivity, and the characteristics of the protocols are correctness of data collected, the speed of the collection, the highlighting any missing information, execution control, and standard for interoperability. The various protocols used by the industry to measure the sensory or to move the actuators are the like IEC 870 Modbus. They are the few protocols. The few standards, the various standards like for the networking, there are a TCP/IP, operating system interconnect, OSI, and SNA, and digital public switched network, the ISDN, maybe the FDDI, and for emailing the X400, and packet switching X.25, for EDI X.12, the graphical user interfaces X window, and operating system like Unix. They are the standards. Along with the protocol, there are some standard also established for communication like TCP/IP for computer and computer communication. And here the to control and monitor all the data flow, it is handled at different levels. One of them is distributed control system. The another is SCADA. Basically, this is supervisory control and data acquisition system. It is useful to display the current state of process through the visualization, display the alarms and events like alarm log and logbook, display the trends like historical graph, and analyze those graphs using SCADA, and display handbooks, data sheets, inventory, and the export system like documentation, allows communication and data synchronization with the other centers. The basically the function of SCADA and DCS are same at different levels in hierarchy of automation. And let us now conclude the topic basically. So here the robot is an important component in intelligent environments, and robot can be used in the hazardous environment where the human life could be in danger, and robots are supportive to complete tasks with more precision. And here the informatics is basically to transfer the information from one to another place by using specific protocols or by writing the programs in the different language to analyze those informations. The informatics is a science of process the information. Here we have the IoT and WSN based the hardware facilities with our laboratories, which is IoT and WSN based network can be commonly used nowadays. And at UPS, we provide a platform to the student to enhance their skills and develop prototype for robots by their own. And here opportunity, in-house opportunity we have means there is an opportunity for in-house funded projects, and UPS also provides employment opportunities in the top level companies for the students. References. Oh, yes, I'll explain a few things about the robot. that is in mobile basically.
Hello, myself Jatin, my
This
friend
is basically a
Ishan,
robot
Akash and
fabricated
Shant.
for
And we are
a
here to
competition
demonstrate our
laureate
bot
award for
Pratham.
excellence in robotics engineering.
Thanks, Jatin. I'm handling CAD model. After that, you can see.
In this robot Pratham, here we have used a compass sensor
There
which
is
is
this basically
calculating headings, and this is
robot
the RF
where
model
we
which
have
is
used
continuously communicating
zoom
with
meter
nodes.
or the digital
Thank you.
compass,
This is
which is
RFID
for
card. We will
just
give it to the
giving the
visitor.
path
As we swap
turning
the card,
capability
it
to
will
the robot.
authenticate the bot.
And here is the another facility to punching the card,
Welcome
and
to University of
through it
Petroleum
will
and
start
Energy Studies,
rotate from one to
India.
another location. This robot is capable to guide the visitors at different location inside the UPS basically. So here this robot will take the visitors to move around the
Namaskar.
inside the
I am
campus.
Prism, fully indigenous guide and multimedia robot welcomes you to the University of Petroleum and Energy Studies. Places we going to visit in
Here we have
UPES.
attached the five
Reception, Library,
uh,
Research and Development Center,
degree of freedom
Placement Department
one arm
Management
with
and
it,
Development
which
Center.
is capable to move in the
Please press user
different
in switch if you are
directions.
ready for tour. Please press user in switch if
Now this robot is moving,
As robot will
and
receive
Welcome
signals
to the
this
from
reception
RF
of
identify the
node.
UPES.
location
We
by
have connected
the
several
Zigbee
nodes.
communication. This is the node basically, and with the help of
The
this
one of
node,
the
it
feature of
takes
robot
or
is
identify the
autonomous.
location where
As
it is
now
right now.
you will see the semi-autonomous feature of the robot. It is controlled by remote manually.
There is the another capability to we can handle it with the help of the in the semi-autonomous mode or with the help of remote control. So let's begin. Any queries with respect to manufacturing informatics? Uh, Arpit Srivastav. Yes, Indian Army having manufacturing robots. Yes, Mr. Vivek, if you want to handle, then speak.
Uh, Hello, uh, myself Vivek. Yeah, some of the students they have handled some of the projects in their MTech thesis, in which they have designed robots. Those can be used for Indian Army, so definitely we can do so. And moreover, there are so many in-house projects, and there are some uh, projects from the outer agencies also. Sometimes they ask for designing these kinds of robots. So definitely we can design these robots, and some of the practices that has been carried out in the university also. So we have couple of robots like this. So they are just for locating the people, and yes, there are some of the projects, those are basically for the Indian Army. Those can be used for the Indian Army projects. See, like the robot you are talking about, the Iron Man movie, uh, that is not in reality actually. That movie, we cannot say that these kinds of robots are right now. They are there in the world, but definitely these kinds of robots maybe they'll be in the future. So we cannot say that Iron Man movie we can design that kind of robots right now. But some of the techniques, or you can say that some of the modules, those are used in different projects, but not that Iron Man. See, in UPS, we are more focused on the basics of the designing of robots. So Iron Man is just a hypothetical kind of thing. So we cannot say that a bit. Yes, definitely. We have some subjects on designing of robots or manufacturing of robots. So definitely you can make some of very good interesting projects. In our presentation also we have discussed about some of the projects those students they have designed for one of the
Yes.
competition in Spain. So they are definitely a very good robots, and you can
We
definitely
have
work on
also
that.
designed one more robot, Ekagra, for the which is able to go in the hazardous environment and monitor the different parameter, sensory parameter from that environment and send to the control room. Uh, there are inside the laboratory there are a lot of facility to fabricate the robot.
See, some of the robots you might have seen that some are used for the social purposes, like home cleaning robots are there. Those socially these kinds of robots that you can use. So definitely you can make couple of project on that also. So if your basics are clear, then only you can proceed further. And for the clearance of basics, we have a lot of trainings, in-house trainings are there, and out-house trainings also are there. So if you are working on that also, then you can definitely design some of the robots. Gurjit, your question is not clear to me.
Can you ask again? Robotics is a multidisciplinary branch where computer science is one part of robotics engineering, correct? Computer science engineering, electrical electronics engineering, and mechanical engineering. The three different skills should be there for a robotics engineer. Mechanical engineers basically prepare the structure of a robot, mechanical structure of the robot, which will do the or analyze the reverse and forward kinematics of the robot. And then the electrical electronics engineers basically decide which type of actuators will attach with that mechanical structure to make it movable. And then finally, by placing the processor with it and writing the program via the computer science knowledge, then this device is capable or intelligent or called as a robot. There are a lot of scope in this field basically, and we have a lot of companies right now in a queue like Pari, Fanuc. Fanuc is our major recruiter. Fanuc experts also visit our campus to give us a special training on how to fabricate robots, what type of intelligent robot wants. So they trained us, our students, and according to that, student prepare for the another companies like J Robotics. There are a lot of companies. I think High Tech Robotics is the another company. Cyber Motion is the another company. Our last year student, pass out student, right now with the that Dale R&D, especially as a embedded engineers, which is writing the codes for the movable structure. What which video basically? Can we move back? Yes. Mobile robot.
Hello, myself
Yes.
Jatin, my friend
This is
Ishan,
the video of
Akash
mobile
and
robot.
Shantanu. And we are here to
Question
demonstrate
asked
our
by
bot
Prof.
Pratham.
Srivastava.
Thanks, Jatin. I am handling CAD model and mechanical structure of this robot. Here you can see the base.
This
Base is designed in SolidWorks. Then after we have designed
Raspberry Pi.
the stand
Raspberry Pi
of
is
for
basically
LCD.
taking care of that
After that you
screen.
can see the tires.
You can write
It
anything
has
with
diameter of
the help of
18.5
Raspberry Pi.
centimeter.
Play the
Now
video.
here is the robotic arm of
Motherboard
5-axis robotic arm. 5-axis robotic arm. It
Another is
welcomes the user which is going to visit the college or any other
My
place.
work is electronics hardware and
ARM
its
concept is
interface.
basically
In this
this
robot,
is
Pratham,
showing
we
the
have used
dependency
on-board computer
before
which is
starting
Raspberry
this
Pi
video.
and two
This
slave
robot
processors which is ARM
do
processor
the
and
namaste
Atmega
and then
3.8.
start
Here we have
working.
used a compass sensor which is calculating
Different sensors
headings,
we have
and this is the RF model which is continuously communicating with nodes.
gyro for
Thank
the
you.
proper
This is
functioning.
RFID card. We will give it to the visitor. As we swap the card, it will authenticate the bot.
So this is mixed adventure by the three different branches engineers.
Welcome to University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, India. Namaskar. I am Pritham, fully indigenous guide and multimedia robot, welcomes you to the University of Petroleum and Energy Studies. Places we going to visit in UPES. Reception, Library, Research and Development Center. Placement Department Management and Development Center. Please press user in switch if you are ready for tour. Please press user in switch if you are ready for tour.
Yes,
Please press user in switch if you are ready for tour.
robotics engineering is there. Which different three batches passed out. And student is with the Pari and Anu, J Robotics, and one with EPA.
As robot will receive signal
Welcome to the
from
reception of
RF node.
UPES.
We have connected several nodes.
this is basically part of informatics. Means
The
it is
one of the
receiving,
feature of
this
robot
robot
is
is taking the
autonomous,
command
as
from the
now
wireless node,
you will
and
see
according to that
the
play the
semi-autonomous
video
feature
at
of the
that
robot.
particular location.
It is controlled by remote manually.
We do not have the undergraduate course in robotics. We have the post-graduation course in robotics. But yes, if you are thinking about the robotics branch, then you have to choose your career or your path. That what kind of UG course you can go for, so that in future you can do MTech in robotics.
Yes, like you start your career with the as a mechatronics engineer, and or maybe the electrical electronics engineers, or maybe the computer science engineers, and then further you do your PG course with this robotics engineering.
If you're not able to view the video, then in YouTube also you can go to the link of Ekagra and Pratham. These are the two robots that UPS has designed. So you can see the full detail of these two robots.
Yes, mechanical engineering is a good option. But time to time do mechanical engineering, and with it try to learn something related to the electronics. Or if you want to do the engineering with mechatronics, I think that is good adventure of electronics as well as the mechanical, both type of category. This branch covers both type of theory expectations, like mechanical as well as the electronics.
For entrance exams, you can visit the website. There is a link with the admission. There's a link admission 2016.
Any query? Uh, it is nothing like this. It all depends on your interest basically. Uh, Actually, Arpit, I am not from mechanical engineering background. Actually, I am from electronics, instrumentation, and control department. So I'll note it down your query and then I'll get you back soon. Thank you.